today have contributed to making this day possible. My name is Laura Asher. I'm the Director of Human Resources for Arsenal Business Growth, and it's an honor and privilege to welcome you as we share in celebrating this milestone event.
Starting a company is a big jump for you. It's a big jump for your family too. So, congratulations to you, your family, and everybody here. You're a big part of it. Aaron's an awesome leader. Some of the records that I can see out the Salesforce guys, they wanted you down in the trenches making the calls. Thank you, thank Cam. I worked with Cam for years too. You guys have been awesome. So definitely appreciate it. You've got a great leader here, like I said. You guys should be really proud. Awesome job.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
Anyone from Bank of Washington?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
So I got a phone call one day and said, hey, look, I'm looking to buy a building. I'm like, oh, fantastic. I love doing building loans. Yeah, it's 60,000 square feet. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, let's take a look at this. After speaking with Aaron, dealing with Aaron, you have a leader that has business acumen more than anybody I've ever seen, especially in his age group, let alone my age group. You're lucky to have a leader who has a vision, a mission, and a direction, who allows you the opportunity to grow and prosper within his own realm. Just his ability to see past what is and to make something that's dirt into a garden is one of those skills that don't come by very often. So once we had a chance to review and look at this and have interview Aaron, we knew this was somebody we wanted to do business with, and we knew it was somebody we wanted to grow with. So with that, I give you a round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Zach Folk from the St. Louis Economic Development Partnership.
I work a lot with Brian on different loan projects that help with purchasing buildings for businesses. And I gotta say, with being in economic development, our job is to create jobs and investment into the community. And I just get giddy when I come to things like this and see the culmination of everything. Because I'm sure Aaron would say that SBA loans are not an easy process. They take a long time. It's dealing with the government. So, but it's been a pleasure working with you. It's been a fantastic process, and I'm super excited for all you guys. Seeing this place, it's beautiful. So I'm very excited for you and for all the growth you will be doing here. So.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you.
I want to congratulate Aaron and the team. This is pretty spectacular. I grew up out here, so it's really cool to see this turn into, which is going to be a successful business, which is it's already successful, it's just going to be more successful. Aaron has put together a benefits package like no other that I manage. He is one of the most generous business people I've ever met. And, as you mentioned, one of the sharps. You really are. I mean, you are one sharp cat. Really, it's a pleasure to work with you. So I'm excited for you guys. It's going to be a cool place to work. And Aaron's just one heck of a guy to work for sure. So, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
I can't imagine what it must have been like on the sales floor. I don't know if it was in August or September or whatever, to not only introduce your company that we're bringing on an HR person, but it's also my mom. That had to be interesting, but I really appreciate it. I've enjoyed bringing my years of experience here, and it's been really a pleasure, and I'm very proud of Aaron. Lauren.
Try not to cry.
That's okay.
Aaron's wife, Lauren, and I just like to say how proud I am of Aaron and all that he's accomplished and the work that he's done. And how he's gone about the work that he's done.
say from the behind the scenes of this, from the very beginning in his dream and how hard they worked and the sacrifices that they made to get to this point. And it was a lot of blood, sweat, sacrifice, tears, and just praying and just, and Lauren's right, Aaron is honest, he has integrity and character, and I am so thankful that you are here working for him. He has high praises of his employees. I know he has a strong desire to make this company successful, but you are that, and he cares about you, and I see that from a mother-in-law perspective, and oh my goodness, we're just so proud of him, and just, you know, just thankful for you that you're here, and for everybody that's been a part of this. I mean, he couldn't do this alone. It takes everybody. But like I said, my husband and I, we've seen it from the ground up and all the way, and just the sacrifices, the late nights, I don't know, just so many things. But it's been good, and just seeing the growth steps of where he has started and where he's become. And so we love you, we're proud of you, and we just congratulate everybody here and thank you for all that you do.
All right. So with that being said, well said, thank you very much. Let's introduce our founder and president, Aaron Asher, and let him have the floor, and then we'll do our scissors.
Thank you. Thank you. Whew.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. Thank you, guys. It's been a journey. I'm gonna try to keep it together. You know, it's tough. Very thankful for everybody that's here. All the work that we've done, it's been tough. I think for people who have witnessed how we've gotten to this point, it's just proof that you don't do things alone, right? You need help from other people. You know, God makes things possible that you don't think could be. And just all the odds, right? There's businesses that have tried to stop us. There's, different other third-party entities. There's recessions. There's pandemics. There's bitter people, right? But there's, on the flip side, there is good opportunity. There has been obvious times when the waters have, parted. People have come out of nowhere to help you, to lend a hand. I'm gonna try not to cry on it, guys. But first and foremost, I just want to say personally, all the credit, it does go, to God. He did make this possible. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that. I'll get to that. But you can't, there's a saying that if you want to go fast, grow quick, you go alone, right? If you want to go far, if you want to go big, right, you got to go together. And have a wonderful wife, family, parents, in-laws. Tim and Rhonda would drive down from Jacksonville, Illinois to paint. St. Charles at night, and there was no question. They were here, yesterday, helping get this place prepped. They've been here a couple times to help. My mother, my father, sacrificed their time to work here. I do officially employ Laura on paper, but my father is owed some sort of pay, I'm pretty sure. Sacrificed a lot of time with family and kids, and it's all very worth it because of what we're building. But we have something very special, and it would just not be possible without those guys. So give them a round of applause. Thank you very much. Having a good family it's very important, right? You can do a lot of things. You can go after dreams. You got a spouse, if you've got family, if you've got parents, in-laws, cousins, whatever, they're there for you. Treat them like your tribe. Help lift each other up. Then on the business side, Mike Williams, he could have hired anybody. Sure, I'll be the guy that starts your company for you. Then not a problem. We had no clients, and I got to this point where I was tired of traveling around or working for people who were not only taking advantage of me, but I watched them take advantage of people who didn't know any better. And it kind of made me sick to participate in that. So the whole concept of this company is to make a place where I would want to work, right, if I was in your guys' positions. And it's not without its challenges. There are challenges. We won't go through every single one of them, but I know you guys have been a witness to them, and with patience and fortitude, you can accomplish a lot of things. Most of it's just not quitting, There's 1,000 reasons to quit, and people are going to give them to you all the time, and you have to keep going. You've got to persevere, okay? So with this job, with any other job, personal life, professional, never give up. Don't throw in the towel. Keep going. And speaking of never quitting, as wonderful as this place is, and as obvious that it would make a great office, and especially I've shared with you guys how we negotiated a good price on it, other places did not want to talk to me about buying this place. We had a bank that I had been with for years that, went back to my parents, and I don't even know if before them, but we went and asked, this bank, this is a great office place. I think we can get it for this much. Can you talk to us about trying to make this happen? We're growing quick. Look at our trajectory. And the response was, if you want to buy it for X, you better have X cash in the bank. And it sounded preposterous to me because I thought, well, then I would just buy it, right? If I had the cash, I'd just go ahead and buy it. So I made, a handful of calls, and I eventually ended up speaking to Bank of Washington. And I'm telling you guys, it's a great organization. I've met more people. I've talked to more people. I've got mobile phone numbers, all kinds of stuff. This is before we did this deal. I was able to contact anybody, and they're a bank that wants to get stuff done, right? And this is proof. Nobody else wanted to look at this deal. At my prior organization, a couple other phone calls, people are, just moving to this, I don't know, it just seems like they want your deposits. They don't want to do business. They don't want to help the small business grow. And Brian walking me through the whole process. I have no idea how to do an SBA loan. I know how to do this. I know how to do marketing. And Brian helped, me with the application, how to get prepared. Here's some changes you need to make. It was just a great tailored process. And Bank of Washington, I just cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you so much. This is all possible because of you. And the other half of that is the St. Louis Development Committee. Zach, I can't tell you how scared I was to go drive to Clayton and ride up an elevator and go talk to you guys. And I was just thinking, oh man, they're going to look at me and be like, we're not giving this guy this money. Are you kidding me? There's an idea of kind of what you think about a business owner, right? Or at least that's what I had when I was a little bit younger. These guys are a little bit older. They've been in the industry for decades and this and that. And I was so thankful that you guys looked at our organization, for what it is. You didn't look at, how old I was or, where we're from or anything like that. You looked at us as a business, and it just means a whole lot because we did get discounted. We would walk into a place and or make a phone call. They would look us up and say, "Man, you're really young, and this is, not something that we're interested in." So, I'm a pretty conservative guy, and maybe a critic of government taxes and all that stuff. But you know how it goes. But I think you need to take moments out to really address that. There are wonderful programs out there that actually do stimulate the economy, that make jobs like this possible, that make opportunities like this possible. And I think it's has to do with the leadership over there. But it is a fantastic program, and I'm just so thankful that we got hooked up. It means the world to me. Thank you. Thank you. Cam, thank you for taking a shot on me. I think did you message me on Facebook Messenger? Yeah. I was like, Cam? I haven't heard from Cam in forever. What's he up to? And I'm pretty sure at the time Cam was living the good life. Things were pretty, he was cruising, man. He had a bunch of money he was making. He had all this, there was no reason. He did not have to come work with me. He chose to. And I will forever be grateful for you taking that chance. Thank you. And there's a lot of you guys, I don't want to hold you hostage, but if you're here today, I'm so thankful for you. If, people that came and helped us along the way, we may not be the spot for you forever, but while you're here, help us build it, contribute. And my goal is, to keep you here for the long run. But we will be a great place to work, and it will continue to operate that way. And I just want to circle back one more time because everybody we need to emphasize the amount of time that I spent working, till midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. sometimes at these various offices putting stuff together. Being away from my wife, and I have kids, it's not fair to my wife and kids. And, they got with, yeah, exactly. They got with the program. So it's not just me, Everybody likes to talk about themselves. There's sacrifices that have been made by many people. And if you don't sit back and try to really get perspective on it, you may not even notice, but there are months of work, between these people up here, and they have no obligation to do it. They could say, that's your business, you go ahead and do it, but they supported us, and, Lauren, thank you very much. I love you, thank you. I love you too. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. I love you. I love you. Mwah. Okay. Thank you. Mwah. All right, go back. Go back. Okay, I guess that's all I have to say about that. You can tell I didn't prepare it. I wanted to speak from the heart, but thank you guys. You mean the world to me. I'll go take a seat, and I just cannot look forward, or I look forward to just cracking the can on this. This is going to be just a killer place. Thank you. What do you think about those? Isn't that cool? Can you wave at everybody?
So thank you for
Turn
the
it away.
contributions from the Arsenal Business Growth team on the scissors. there were talks of samurai swords and all kinds of tools to use for the cutting, but here we landed on the scissors. So, from a family perspective, Evan, if you could join us up front. Perfect.
Can I cut? Is it time to cut?
Time to cut.
Man, they sound sharp.
They do sound sharp.
All right, this is. Oh! Thank you. Thank you.
So Aaron, there is a piece for your trophy case.
Put
Piece number
it in
one.
the case.
All right. Again, thank you everyone for joining us and to the team for getting on here extra early, putting in the time. It's going to be a great day and a great week here at headquarters. We can all stand, head out.